Entrepreneurs, 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 entrepreneurs. Hey everybody, this is Lisa Morrell, your Get Money Girl. Welcome to this channel and welcome back if you have already subscribed. If you have not, please do. I am going to be sharing with you in the next several weeks more about how to get some money, how to get money for your businesses, and how to get money if you're an independent contractor working alone as a business. And just to give you some background, this channel originally started, I think, about 4-5 years ago, and I have not been consistent in doing videos, so I am going to get back to that. And I thank you for those of you who enjoyed some of the videos that I did earlier and on in this channel's life. I appreciate that. And if you're please stay on board, because I'm going to be sharing lots of information that I think it would be beneficial to most of us here today. So originally my channel was, and I'm going to read you the description. It was I said, I make videos that really touch my heart. This channel is a video diary of what's important to me as a person, as an artist, arts educator, and a human being living in a world that can be so hard to understand, yet it's the only place we know. This channel is not for children under the age of 13. I hope you enjoy my videos, and please subscribe to encourage more content from my perspective on this thing we call life. And that was made many years before. Well, it says I joined in September of 2014, but many years before COVID. Okay, so of course, you know, the whole world flipped upside down. Many people are suffering. Many people are trying to maintain and survive. Their businesses have been affected. So one thing that I have a background in is writing grants. For many years, I was a grant writer, and I had to, being an educator, I would usually work for nonprofits and create and implement youth programs, but I also had to make sure that they were funded. So in order to keep them funded, I had to write the grants. And so I actually was able to gain a very valuable skill, which is beneficial to me today. And well, it's always been beneficial to me. I haven't always utilized it. Many times I don't tell people that I have that ability, because sometimes, quite frankly, I'm just too lazy. I don't want to write any grants. But I do like to help people and train people on how they can write their own grants. And so we'll be announcing webinars doing exactly that. So if you're interested in that, please also stay tuned to this channel. But right now, today, I'm going to let you know about a grant that you missed. 2 grants that you missed. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm getting such an influx of grants that and they're just coming out of everywhere, and that's because of the COVID crisis pandemic that we're in, and companies are wanting to give, to communities, to businesses, and help support our society, and I think that's a great thing. So one of the things so I'm going to tell you about 2 that I just applied for, and I'm going to tell you about the ones that are coming, the ones that you can still apply for, okay? And so I'm going to be talking as fast as I can, and I'm not normally a fast talker. So LISC, Small Business Relief Grant. The deadline was August 3rd. Now, I'm not purposely holding on to this information and not telling you. It never occurred to me to even start sharing this on YouTube, but I am. And this was a funding for women and minorities and veteran-owned businesses. This was a partnership between LISC and Lowe's. You know who Lowe's is, which is the company that sells a lot of household goods and all types of, they sell just about everything, but it's like a hardware store type of place. And but anyway, it says that This grant was due August 3rd. The reason why I'm telling you about this is because it was round 5, which means they had 4 prior grant cycles, 4 prior cycles of grant funding that they issued that I didn't know anything about. So maybe there's a round 6. So LISC, Small Business Relief Grant. I'm going to put the link in the description box just in case you can keep checking and see if they roll out a round 6. This was round 5, and it was, you must certify that you are promoting the best interests of your community and have been negatively impacted by COVID-19 crisis. So whenever you're looking at these grants, they always have a purpose that, or a niche that you need to fit into, and it needs to, and there's so much money out there. You don't have to fabricate anything. You will be able to find grants that will fit your specific need and what your circumstance is. So that was the LISC Small Business Relief Grant. The so I was going to talk about the EIDL Economic Injury Disaster Loan, but that is a grant. I know it was confusing. SBA put out this EIDL Economic Injury Disaster Loan through SBA format application, and then when I applied for it, I didn't understand really what it was either, and we knew that it was $1,000 grant. However, it gives you an option to take out a loan, and so right now those funds have been depleted from the last cycle, and until this stimulus package is passed, we will not yet see will they roll this money out. Now, what happened with that is SBA decided to change the amount of that grant from $10,000 to $1,000. SBA changed the grant from $10,000 to $1,000. I was told that the reason they did that is because in the first 3 days of the opening of the grant applications, they were so overwhelmed that they felt like they were going to run out of money. So when they so in order to extend the money further, they decided to change the amount. That their explanation was they thought the money was going to run out, so they lessened the money. If you did get that $1,000 from the EIDL, you were supposed to get 10. Okay, so what we're hoping is, because we do have Congress people pushing for that, but until we get the main stimulus package out and the most prioritized issues, which is also the unemployment compensation, the weekly unemployment compensation, and they're haggling, and the president already did the executive orders for that, but we don't even know if those are going to stand and go through. Those are the priorities, the unemployment and the stimulus, but we're hoping to get that EIDL approved. So because I think it would be fair, and so do a lot of other tax professionals and people who are reporting on this information, is that they give us the other $9,000. If we were supposed to get 10,000, if you are qualified and you were a small business owner, you had to fit within a certain criteria. I'm an independent contractor. I work alone. So I fit in that criteria. And so hopefully they will be able to, we hope that Congress will be able to vote to allocate those funds. Once you had already qualified, you shouldn't have to reapply. You should be able to get the rest of those funds, which would be $9,000. So anyway, that's the EIDL Economic Injury Disaster Loan through SBA. I will send the link to the past application, which is still there. And then you will know that when you hear through me, because you stay tuned to this channel, then you will know to jump on it. Already have your stuff already ready. Go through the application, make sure you know what they're asking, and then go ahead and do that, okay? So that you're ready to get that money. And if you did not get the money, you did not apply before, make sure you do apply. You will be eligible for $10,000. Okay. So on this channel, we're going to talk about all types of ways to get money, whether it's if you're a nonprofit and you're looking for funding for your nonprofit, if you're a for-profit business trying to get funding through some of the money that's being allocated for small business owners. We're going to talk about equity crowdfunding, raise money for your business. Let me tell you about this other grant. Her name is Anastasia Beverly. And Anastasia Soare was, back in the 80s, well known for being a cosmetic guru. She had created a line of eyebrows, something she did with eyebrows. I know that a lot of the top models, actresses utilized her in their industry, where they have to look good. And she created an eyebrow kit. That's what it was. It was an eyebrow kit. So she has a business called Anastasia Beverly Hills. And so Anastasia Beverly Hills has been working to help Black businesses. And they funded the NAACP, pledged $1 million for social justice. So that was a diverse array of different places that this money went. And they funded the Black Visions Collective, and they've also funded Black Lives Matter. So they have rolled out this grant, and you never know, they may do it again. So that's why I'm telling you about it. And this was a $50,000 grant. And basically, you didn't even have to fill anything out. All you had to do was do a video. They just wanted to see you in the camera talking about what you do and sharing your passion for why you do it in terms of your business. So that was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Grant. So I will include that link just because, so you'll have it in case it does come around again. Now, here are some grants that are available now. Okay. Pepper is a retail company that specializes in bras for women with small boobs. And that is literally how they worded it on their website. They have what they call the small squad. So this company is really addressing a need that is there, and it has made them, profitable enough to be able to give back. They are giving $5,000 as a startup grant for Black women in business. You should be at least 18 years old, a U.S. resident. The business must have a U.S. legal entity. Your business should have less than $500,000 in external equity financing raised. The deadline is August 19th, so jump on that. And I will leave the link below. It will say where, WEAR, pepper.com. Okay. And the finalists will be announced on September 1st. And the finalists will submit a short video that will be used to select the winner and be promoted on Pepper's social media. All right. So that's one that you can do today. Okay. And then the next one is Clearlist Foundation, which is in partnership with Clorox. It's a sweepstakes. So there are certain rules and criteria that you need to do in order, just like a grant. Every grant has a special criteria and special ways that they want the grant to be written and delivered and that type of thing. So you can win up to $25,000 for yourself if you are a teacher. Teachers, okay, I got you. For those of you who don't know, you will always see me in this setting. I'm a virtual online teacher, and I have a virtual online learning platform myself. So that this is where this is what I do. This is my thing. I am a teacher. You have a chance to win $5,000 for yourself. And this is to, get the supplies that you need for this 2020 school season. And you also have a chance to win $20,000 for your school. If you're a brick and mortar teacher, you actually work in a physical school, or you're not an online teacher, you can do this. But you know what? It does not exclude virtual teachers. We need lots of things in our classrooms. So I'm not going to say don't apply, because it does not exclude virtual teachers, and we know a lot more teachers are virtual these days. So that is that deadline. It opened on July 20th, and the deadline, your submission should be postmarked by September 21st. So you have a little bit of time on that one. And so it's $5K for yourself, $20K for your school. So those are the two grants or, funding sources that are always going to be grants. We'll talk about many different ways to bring money into your business. Please stay tuned to this channel. Please subscribe, and I will keep making videos. I promise. Talk to you soon. Bye.